I'm OllieBeanz from iFreaking Love This, and welcome to this review of the Philips Fidelio X2HRs. This channel is about things I freaking love, so spoiler alert, I fucking love these headphones. The Philips Fidelio X2HRs are considered budget hi-fi headphones, but they don't really feel like budget headphones to me. In this review, we'll cover the sound quality, the sound stage, and the physical build and durability of these headphones. So let's get right into the Philips Fidelio X2HR headphone review. Here you can see my X2HRs and everything that comes in the box. You get the headphones, a 6-foot 3.5 millimeter cable that has a nice clip on there to actually help you manage that cable. I really like that touch. And you'll also see a 3.5 millimeter to 6.5 millimeter adapter. I don't personally use the adapter because the DAC headphone amp that I use, the Sound Blaster G6, has a 3.5 input, but it's nice of them to include that in there. And the instruction booklet. Let's get right into the specs of the X2HRs. The X2HRs come with 50 millimeter neodymium dynamic drivers. These are an upgrade from the 40 millimeter drivers on the Philips Fidelio L2s and provide a larger sound stage that pairs well with the open back design. The drivers on the X2HRs are also LMC, or layered motion control drivers, which have a dampening gel that acts as a flexible boundary to absorb the exaggerated frequencies, allowing for a more balanced and natural range of high frequencies. The drivers also come pre-tilted at a 15-degree angle, which aligns much more naturally with your ears than untilted drivers. The open back design increases the sound stage of these headphones even more and keeps you less isolated from the outside world. You'll be able to hear things like your phone ringing or the dog's asking to go out, which is great for me because I've got 3 of them. One of my favorite non-audio features about the Philips X2HRs is the hammock. The hammock self-adjusts to meet the size of your head when you put them on, and it does a really good job of this. You really got to try them on to get a feel for what's actually going on there. And this really makes them the most comfortable headphones I've ever owned. And if a hammock for your dome isn't enough comfort for you, the velour cushions will be. I've owned a lot of expensive headsets that have leather or faux leather headphone cushions, and while they look great and expensive, they're not really that comfortable. These velour cushions, you really forget you actually have the headsets on, especially when paired with that hammock. They do tend to collect dust and hair a little bit more easily than something like leather or faux leather or plastic would, but even with my 3 dogs, I haven't had much of an issue with that. And here's that mesh hammock I was talking about. You can see here how when you put it on your head, it self-adjusts. There's no more finding that sweet spot. It's always in the perfect spot. And if you combine that with the velour cushions, this headset's comfortable as f***. And here we are on the Philips website, the manufacturer of the X2HRs. And I do recommend going to the manufacturer's website over sites like Amazon, because a lot of times those listings are made by third parties, and there's going to be errors, omissions, or just plain mistypes, you know? And so let's scroll down here. What we're looking for is the technical specifications, because we've gone over most of these features. So here we are at the tech specs. And so we've got a frequency response of 5 to 40,000 hertz. Now, the average human hearing response range is 20 to 20,000 hertz. So you're definitely not going to miss out on any highs or lows with this. It actually goes beyond the range of normal hearing. Now, the impedance, a low impedance means, or an impedance of 30 in this case, means you're going to be essentially be able to power these headphones with anything, right? What I'm trying to say is you don't need an external amp to power these headphones. You can plug them right into your laptop, probably even your phone, even though I don't use them that way, or your computer or your sound system. Now, I do pair these with the Sound Blaster G6. I'll have a link to that in the description below as well, but you don't need an amp to power these because they're very low impedance. Now, if you do use an amp, you want to take a look at this maximum power input of 500 milliwatts. And so you don't want an amp that's going to put out much more than that, because otherwise you'll risk blowing out the headphones. Sensitivity is right in the range of 100 decibels and 1 milliwatt. That's perfect. It's just what we're looking for a nice sensitive acuity to some of those lighter sounds, and the actual energy level going through there. And we have a distortion of less than 0.1% THD. That means you're going to hear an accurate, natural representation of the music that's going into the headphones. In conclusion, the Philips Fidelio X2HRs are on my list of things I freaking love because they're comfortable as f***, you really forget that you're wearing them. They have a great sound stage and frequency response. They're a great budget item as well. I think right now on Amazon they're around $120, $140, which does put them in that budget category for good headphones. And if you pair them with a V-Moda Boom Pro mic, like I have here, they actually become a great gaming set of headphones. And especially because that sound stage, it will help you to hear that directional sound input a lot better. I'll post a link to the headphones themselves, as well as the V-Moda mic, as well as the Sound Blaster G6 amp or DAC/amp combo that I use to power them in the description below. Another thing you'll find in the description below is my Twitch link. I'm OllieBeanz on Twitch. I stream 3 times a week on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Current schedule is 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern, but that may change a little bit. Best thing to do is just give me a follow there. I'll again put that link in the bottom, and you can come hang out, chat, ask me about the videos and reviews that I do, or just come bust my while I game. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and that bell so you get notified of new content. I'm OllieBeanz for My Freaking Love This. I'll see you in the next video. Be good to each other.